Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Saira Mujtaba with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says success of any government initiative lies in public involvement. Launches Main Nahi Hum portal and app to bring together efforts of IT professionals towards social causes. Government sets up GOM to look into sexual harassment at workplaces. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley says CBI is country's premier investigative agency and maintaining its institutional integrity is a precondition. In Chhattisgarh, 240 candidates in fray for 18 constituencies after scrutiny for first phase of assembly elections. And in sports, Virat Kohli breaks Sachin Tendulkar's record as fastest batsman to score 10,000 runs in ODI. And Saina, Nehwal and Kidambi Srikanth enter pre-quarterfinals of French Open Badminton in Paris. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed hope that India will get its due place in the world by surpassing all challenges it is facing today. He said the success of any government initiative lies in public involvement and it is essential for the nation's growth. Mr. Modi was interacting with IT and electronic manufacturing professionals and key industry leaders from across the country in New Delhi today.
सरकार कितने ही इनिशिएटिव लेती हो, सरकार कितने ही बजट खर्च करती हो, लेकिन जब तक जन जन का उसमें हिस्सा नहीं होगा, भागीदारी नहीं होगी, तो हम जो परिणाम चाहते हैं, इंतजार नहीं कर सकता हिंदुस्तान। दुनिया भी हिंदुस्तान को अब इंतजार करते हुए देखना नहीं चाहती है। दुनिया भी हिंदुस्तान हमें लीड करे इस अपेक्षा से देख रही है। अगर ये दुनिया की अपेक्षा है तो हमें भी हमारे देश को उसी रूप से करना होगा।
Mr. Modi said people want to work for others and serve the society to bring a positive difference. Mr. Modi said every effort, however big or small, must be valued. He said India's youngsters are leveraging the power of technology wonderfully. He said they are using technology not only for themselves but also for the welfare of others, which is a wonderful sign. Speaking on women's participation, the Prime Minister said it is important to create an India where everyone has equal opportunities. The country is making a mark in the startup world due to her youth. He said more and more people are paying taxes because they have faith that their money is being used properly and for the welfare of the people.
जो लोग टैक्स देते हैं और ईमानदारी से टैक्स देते हैं, वे कानून को मानने वाले नागरिक हैं, वो समाज का दायित्व समझने वाले नागरिक हैं। लेकिन जो हम टैक्स देते हैं, वो एक व्यवस्था का हिस्सा है, लेकिन समाज सेवा तो टैक्स प्लस कुछ करे तब होती है। तो इन दिनों ईमानदारी से टैक्स देने वालों की संख्या बढ़ भी रही है। टैक्स देने वालों को विश्वास हुआ है कि उसकी पाई का सही उपयोग हो रहा है, इसलिए वो आगे आ रहा है।
Speaking on sanitation, Mr. Modi called upon the people to make cleanliness a part of the value system. He said through Swachh Bharat mission, India is fulfilling Mahatma Gandhi's vision. The Prime Minister appealed to farmers to embrace drip irrigation and said people have become very careless when it comes to consumption of water. Mr. Modi urged everyone to visit Porbandar in Gujarat and see the home of Mahatma Gandhi to learn about water conservation. He also stressed the need to conserve and recycle water. Earlier, Mr. Modi launched Main Nahi Hum portal and app on the occasion. The portal, which works on the theme Self for Society, will enable IT professionals and organizations to bring together their efforts towards social causes on one platform. Speaking on the occasion, Minister for Electronic and IT, Ravi Shankar Prasad said, digital empowerment of the common man with technology is the main aim of Digital India initiative. The Centre has constituted a group of ministers or GOM to recommend action required for effective implementation of the existing provisions to deal with matters of sexual harassment of women at workplaces. It will also recommend strengthening the existing legal and institutional framework. According to an official release, the GOM will be headed by Home Minister Rajnath Singh. Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari, Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and Women and Child Development Minister Menaka Gandhi will be members of the GOM. The release said Women and Child Development Ministry has also launched an electronic complaints box that enables women, irrespective of their work status, to raise their voice against sexual harassment at workplace. Once a complaint is submitted to the She box, it is directly sent to the concerned authority having jurisdiction to take action into the matter. A mechanism will be put in place to regularly monitor the action taken on the complaints. The government today said the CBI is the country's premier investigative agency and maintenance of its institutional integrity is a precondition. Talking to reporters in New Delhi, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said it is an extraordinary situation that two topmost officers of CBI have been accused. He said in the interest of fair play and to maintain institutional integrity of CBI, the two officers will go on leave as an interim measure.
It is important both for the CVC, both for the Government of India and for the whole country that the integrity of India's investigation process is maintained. And to maintain that institutional integrity, the officers under a cloud must stand out for some time, purely as an interim measure. If they are innocent, they will come back. And an independent SIT will investigate as to what is the truth.
Meanwhile, the Central Vigilance Commission has said that the removal of CBI Director Alok Kumar Verma and Special Director Rakesh Asthana followed an extraordinary and unprecedented situation in the organization. In an order, the CVC said the decision to divest them of their responsibilities was taken after evaluating the matter in the interest of equality, fair play and principles of natural justice. The order referred to a top-secret note recorded by the erstwhile Special Director, Rakesh Asthana, on information that the CBI Director was paid a bribe of 2 crore rupees by one Satish Sana to stall action against meat trader Moin Qureshi. In its order, the CVC said that the erstwhile CBI Director has not been cooperating in making available the records sought by the Commission relating to certain serious allegations. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alert. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in.
कब? क्या हुआ? पापा को हार्ट अटैक आया है। वॉलेट कहाँ गया? एयरपोर्ट पे एंट्री कैसे होगी बिना आईडी? एक काम कर, अपना फोन दे। जल्दी से अपना आधार नंबर डाल। यार ये एम आधार चलेगा? अरे दौड़ेगा। चल फटाफट संभाल के जा। जी पाजी,
ये आधार कार्ड अगर खो जाए तो इतनी जल्दी मिल जाता है क्या? वो भी मोबाइल पे?
हाँ पाजी, मिल जाता है।
यार ये तो मैंने कभी सोचा ही नहीं।
तो अभी सोच लो, फायदे में रहोगे पाजी।
एम आधार डाउनलोड करो, कभी भी कहीं भी।
पहले ये बताओ, हाथ किस किसने धोया है? किसी ने नहीं? चलो तुम्हारे हाथों में जादू चलाते हैं।
सबसे पहले होता है हाँ, फिर हाथ पे नाचे, शाबाश हाथ पे होता फिर, और फिर घूम के आगे पीछे, खेलो तब, और फिर चलाओ नाखूनों का, हाथ करे फिर पानी में छम, क्योंकि साफ हाथ में ही है दम।
बच्चों, अपने हाथों को सही तरीके से साफ करो, खास करके खाने से पहले, और साफ हाथों का दम आजमाओ। साफ हाथ में दम है।
स्वास्थ्य एवं परिवार कल्याण मंत्रालय द्वारा जनहित में जारी।
Welcome back. In Chhattisgarh, 240 candidates are left in the fray for 18 constituencies after scrutiny was held today for the first phase of assembly elections on 12th of November. Quoting sources, our Raipur correspondent reports 15 nomination papers have been rejected. A total of 255 aspirants had filed their nomination papers for the first phase. In the last assembly elections in 2013, nominations of 172 candidates were found valid in these constituencies. The last date for withdrawal of nomination papers is Friday. Congress today released a list of all 40 candidates for assembly elections in Mizoram. The state is going to polls in a single phase on 28th of next month. Chief Minister Lalsan Hawla will contest from Champhai South seat and Assembly Speaker He Fei from Palak seat. The names were approved by the Central Election Committee of the party. Chief Election Commissioner O.P. Rawat today reiterated that the Commission is committed to ensuring free, fair and transparent elections in Telangana. He was addressing a media conference in Hyderabad at the end of the 3-day visit of the high-level team of the Commission to review poll preparedness in the state. More from our correspondent.
Before declaring that Telangana state is ready for elections, the Full Election Commission of India has reviewed threadbare about the preparedness and law and order situation with all stakeholders for 3 days in Hyderabad. The ECI team has asked the election authorities at the state level to put in place an effective mechanism to address the concerns raised by political parties. Telangana state is going to witness for the first time deployment of accessibility observers, all women polling stations at each assembly constituency and 100% all amenity polling stations during the upcoming election. Lakshmi, AIR News, Hyderabad.
The Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana is benefiting the people of Uttarakhand. The scheme was launched by the NDA government recently with an aim to reduce financial burden on the poor and vulnerable groups and ensure their access to quality health services. Here is a ground report from our Dehradun correspondent.
Under the flagship Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, Ayushman Bharat, the cards for the beneficiaries are being made in priority in the hilly state of Uttarakhand. Under this scheme, eligible family members will get medical facilities on a cashless basis after being admitted to the hospitals. 70-year-old beneficiary Shyam Bihari, a resident of Bilona village, says,
आशा कार्यकर्ता जी आए थे, मैंने कहा मेरा स्वास्थ्य भी खराबी है, इलाज के लिए पैसे नहीं है, तो उन्होंने कहा आयुष्मान भारत का कार्ड बन रहे हैं, सीएमओ ऑफिस से आपको मिल जाएगा। 2-3 दिन के ही अंदर बना के मुझे दे दिया है, अब पूरा भरोसा हो रहा है।
After getting the card under Ayushman Bharat, Deepa hopes she will be able to treat her mother-in-law and father-in-law.
मेरे सास ससुर भी कमजोर हैं, सास की तबीयत भी खराब है, ससुर फ्रैक्चर वाले हैं, पैर में भी दिक्कत है और वो व्हील चेयर में इधर उधर जाते हैं। तो हमारा ये स्वास्थ्य कार्ड बन चुका है, अब हम इस स्वास्थ्य कार्ड को लेकर हम अपना सास ससुर का इलाज करवा सकेंगे।
In the district of Bageshwar, District Health Center, Community Health Center Bajnath and Community Health Center Kapkot under Ayushman Bharat has been included. Selected beneficiaries will get 5 lakh rupees per annum of cashless treatment in all government and listed private hospitals of the country. Raghavesh Pandey, AIR News, Dehradun.
Artificial intelligence in India will be of a much bigger use as compared to other countries. Talking to AIR News, advisor Niti Aayog Anna Roy said, Government of India has recognized areas such as agriculture, health, education, mobility and urbanization for the use of artificial intelligence. She added in agriculture, artificial intelligence can help farmers with the latest information and also with farm-centric information. The interview can be heard immediately after this bulletin on FM Gold channel of AIR. In cricket, Indian skipper Virat Kohli today broke Sachin Tendulkar's record as the fastest batsman to score 10,000 one-day international runs. Kohli went past the 81 he needed against West Indies to go to 10,000 ODI runs in 205 innings, beating Tendulkar, who reached the mark in 259 innings. Kohli has become the 5th Indian to reach the mark in ODIs. Apart from Kohli, Tendulkar, Saurav Ganguly, Rahul Dravid and MS Dhoni have scored over 10,000 runs in ODIs. Earlier, electing to bat after winning the toss, India made 321 for the loss of 6 wickets in the stipulated 50 overs in the second ODI of the 5-match series at Visakhapatnam. Kohli remained not out at 157. Chasing the target of 322 runs, the visitors were 286 for 5 in 45 overs when reports last came in. India are currently leading the series 1-0. They had won the first one-dayer by 8 wickets at Guwahati. In badminton, top Indian shuttlers Saina, Nehwal and Kidambi Srikanth advanced to the second round of the French Open with straight game wins in Paris today. But it was curtains for Sameer Verma. Saina outclassed Japan's Saina Kawakami in the women's singles, while defending champion Srikanth beat Hong Kong's Wong Wing-Ki Vincent in the men's singles match in the opening round. And in men's hockey, India will take on South Korea in their 5th and final round-robin match of the Asian Champions Trophy at Muscat, Oman tonight. The match will begin at 10:40 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says success of any government initiative lies in public involvement. Launches Main Nahi Hum portal and app to bring together efforts of IT professionals towards social causes. Government sets up GOM to look into sexual harassment at workplaces. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley says CBI is country's premier investigative agency and maintaining its institutional integrity is a precondition. In Chhattisgarh, 240 candidates in fray for 18 constituencies after scrutiny for first phase of assembly elections. And in sports, Virat Kohli breaks Sachin Tendulkar's record as fastest batsman to score 10,000 runs in ODI. And Saina, Nehwal and Kidambi Srikanth enter pre-quarter-finals of French Open Badminton in Paris. That's all in the news at 9. Good night.